respected chief guests, correspondent, deputy correspondent, vice principals, coordinators, teachers, my dear children, and very especially our dear parents. I'm so happy that this sports day of 2026 proves to be filled with a lot of cups and medals and accolades. It's interesting to see that the combined efforts of the physical education department and the coaches and the cooperation of the children and parents has slowly but steadily taken us to great heights. It's a real pleasure to watch our children knock the doors of national level accomplishment and also become champions at a state level on a regular basis. And there are so many budding stars coming up in large numbers, which stand as a testimony to the wonderful efforts of the physical education department of Sunbeam CBSE school. As you all know, in today's world where there is so much distraction because of digitalization, it becomes all the more important that sports is given top priority, even as much as academics. If anybody wants to become a complete person, to lead a happy life, it's inevitable, it's compulsory that you are healthy. And all the realities surrounding you in the world looks like conspiring, rather scheming to make you unhealthy. Right from childhood to calm down the babies, parents are getting addicted to handing over the cell phone to the children and quietening them down. And as you see people sitting in all places around you, whether it's a bus stand or a railway station, or when you travel in big groups or in any sports arena, auditoriums, big halls, conferences, stadiums, everywhere, you see people glued to the screen, not uttering a word, never bothering about who is sitting next to them, and not mingling with the outside world at all. It's a great tragedy to watch people not watch people. People have started watching only the screen. And as you all know, what you see in the screen is actually the best of the best, chosen, intoxicating, attractive content, which would not let you sway this way, that way a little bit. It will constantly attract your attention and keep you attached with it. It's a plan. Algorithms are made in such a way. Huge research is done by the Google in such a way that anybody who touches the shorts or reels or YouTube or any of the social media portals will never want to go away. Suddenly you would begin to realize that hours have passed by, your time is wasted, you have become immobile, obese, unhealthy, your briskness is lost, you become dull and dumb. Only pretensions will prevail. You may think you are a big scholar, you come across everything about the world because you got the screen on your hand, but it's all intoxicating, addictive, and dangerous. The only medicine to get human beings, particularly the youth community, wonderful children like you, smart, sweet, enthusiastic, spirited, knowledge-thirsty, wanting to come up in life, aspiring youth like you, the only thing that can bring you out is sports. And that kind of sports, for one to thrive in a school, certain amount of work has to be put in. That's what we are doing now. We are celebrating sports. We are enjoying everything about sports. We honor sports. And anybody and everybody who achieves anything in sports is brought to the stage, given laurels, and taken to great heights as a hero. I could see the way you were applauding granting great applause to certain champions when their photograph was shown on the LED, and that is what exactly should happen. Get used to sports. You will become slim, elegant, slith, healthy, active, agile, interesting, involved, exciting, knowledgeable, and you would be liked by everybody if you are a sports person. You know why? Because you can balance both success and failure equally. The biggest moral that sports teaches to the youth community is to take both success and failure equally with a balanced mind. Anybody who is associated with sports will never commit a dangerous activity at all in their life. You can never deject them because they've got used to failures and successes, and they would remain stable, mature, strong, able to take any kind of shock, any kind of difficulty. So, for all of you to emerge as champions in life, first of all, you must think about becoming a champion in sports. I'm not saying all of you should become national level champions, but some sport, some game, some athletics, some track or field activity, it's very important for you to take up as a hobby. Reading is wonderful as a hobby. Playing is all the more wonderful. So don't leave that chance. In fact, as a school, I would like to tell all the teachers and the parents and the physical education department and the sports loving children that you have to have clear goals about what you're planning to do in a particular academic year. And we, the school people, should assess exactly what kind of interests children have got and immediately start creating a structured sports curriculum. We talk about academic curriculum. It's important to begin to talk about sports curriculum. What is the outcome that we would want to get out of our children at the end of the year? How would I want this obese boy at the end of the year? How would I want to have this dull-looking weakling boy to become at the end of the academic year? So there must be goals set for each and every child by the concerned teachers. And it's the job, rather dutiful job, of any good school to provide the maximum equipments, facilities, infrastructure, ground space, and encouragement to each and every child. We have to have qualified coaches. Yes, we have. Right now, there is a finals taking place in Madurai, conducted by the Tamil Nadu Athletic Association of Tamil Nadu government, where 14 of your Sunbeam children are participating. They have gone to the finals level now. We are just waiting for the results. 2 medals are already guaranteed. We are looking for more. Once they win it, they will go to nationals. They might become popular. They might make you more popular. Being Sunbeamians, make all of us popular. So, coaching in a professional way, every one of you children should make use of, which is available in Sunbeam. We are spending a lot of money, time, and energy. Remember that. We should organize regular competitions, and we must include all kinds of children. We cannot say you're weak, don't come, because the world has got wonderful stories of people who couldn't walk well become the best football player in the world. People who are lame, who were limping around, who became the biggest, fastest runners of the world, basketball players of the world, soccer players of the world. There are so many interesting life histories of disabled people becoming the fastest, the greatest, the bravest, and the most consistent. So the will, if you have a will, you will have a way. That is what is about sports, you know. The will is what matters. Please promote including everybody in sports, and every sportsman will have leadership quality. It's very important that all of us have got leadership qualities. When we get to know about the Sunbeam children finishing their +2, getting out into the world and doing degree, joining universities throughout the world, and when they emerge as professionals, I'm so proud to come to know from their authorities that every one of the Sunbeamians who go out of this campus, who go through this stage, who go through this auditorium, are emerging as wonderful champions. You know why? They are leaders wherever they go. They are not stage shy. They are not ground shy. They are not weaklings. They are very bold and brave. And that is what I wish to tell you all, that every one of you should catch on with this spirit, the winning spirit of Sunbeam. I have a special word of thanks to our wonderful chief guest, Madam, who is a senior judicial officer, who is rendering justice to humanity. And she's quite popular for her strict adherence to principles. And you have a wonderful role model of a brave lady who has taken up advocacy and now gone into judiciary as somebody who renders justice to humanity. Thank you very much, children.